One of our next guests took her breast cancer diagnosis and turned it into triumph by creating a charity and music fest to spread the word to others about dense breast tissue. Joining us today is Dr. Nancy Cappello, the founder and director of the Are You Dense Music Fest, and singer-songwriter Kenny James, who will be the headliner at the Music Fest. Thank you both for being here.
Great to be with you, Teresa.
Doctor, we've had you on the show before, but for people who might not be familiar with your cause and mission, why don't you explain it?
Sure. Well, I started the organization Are You Dense after my advanced stage breast cancer was missed by many years of mammograms. I found out that there are women like me, 40% of women have what's called dense breast tissue. As the density of the breast increases, the reliability of the mammogram plummets. And most women don't know this. So our organization is dedicated to informing the public about the impact of dense tissue on missed and delayed and advanced cancers. We started with the first law in the state of Connecticut, and now we have 22 laws all across this nation to tell women when they have their mammogram if they have dense breast tissue.
That's fantastic. A lot of progress made there. And why did you decide a music fest would be the way to get your message out?
Well, when my husband and I were discussing, my husband Joe, we were discussing how do you fund a nonprofit organization? What do you do for fundraisers? At the time, we weren't golfers. My husband's a musician, and knowing music and knowing other artists, he said we have to do a music festival. So we started that 7 years ago at Lake Quasapag, actually.
I remember.
You've been to them, yes.
I've been to one of them. Was raining, right?
I think you were there when we had Hurricane Irene, if I'm not mistaken.
Might have been, but you've switched locations, kind of for that reason.
Yes, we did. We loved being at Quasi, but we wanted an indoor event. So last year, we started at the beautiful historic Palace Theater, and we'll be there Saturday night with this headliner guy, Kenny James.
This is great, Kenny. You won Star Search back in the day.
Yeah,
How awesome is that?
That was a pretty fun period in my life.
I would say.
Yeah, and especially being from Waterbury, it's like I had an automatic fan base already at home.
Sure. Yeah. So describe your music, if you will.
Well, I do a plethora of all types of music in the live show, you know, because I have such a vast audience. I do, you know, standards. I like to boogie with a lot of Motown. Everybody loves some Motown.
Look at your shirt in there. That is fantastic.
Oh, right.
That is a sparkly shirt.
I am, as I say, Lord of the Bling.
Well, you look great. I know you're going to attract a huge crowd on Saturday. But not just Kenny, you have some other acts, right?
Yeah, we do. We have some great jazz musicians, Artie Dixon, Marion Meadows. We have my husband actually is going to be playing drums in a great standard band with some Sinatra tunes. So it's going to be a great event. And again, we have a silent auction, we have a raffle. It takes a lot of volunteers. It takes our sponsors, GE Healthcare, Fujifilm, and Harold Lever Regional Cancer Center to pull this off. It's really challenging, but we know that it's a fun event once it happens.
Absolutely.
And to have Kenny come in from Vegas to be back in Waterbury to headline the show, we just want a great Waterbury welcome.
Part of an incredible event like this. It's my first time, and it's kind of like an honor to be part of Are You Dense.
Fantastic. Well, I have to ask the big questions. How do we get tickets?
Palace Theater, ct.org. That's really important too. We can actually buy tickets the day of the event. Our VIP tickets are almost sold out. So we have an after show with all our artists signing. You know, Kenny just wrote a book about his work, and so he'll be signing his book at the after show. So that's the VIP ticket. So if people want to come, you just go on the line at Palace Theater and you'll be able to
Very good. And that's happening this Saturday. Doctor, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you,
Kenny.
Teresa.
Good luck. It's going to be a great show.
Thank you.
All right.